In this chapter, you will get familiar with how to create a sheet and prepare it for printing. So what we will be doing here is just placing the views we created before in the sheets. Okay, now let's start with creating the sheet. To create one, you need to go to View tab, and from here, select the sheet. Okay, and if you don't have any title block listed here, you will need to load one. Okay, so I'm going to load one. And then just hit OK. Now the sheet is ready and you just need to place your views or drawings in it. Okay, so you see we have the sheet name and sheet number over here. So if you click, for example, on the sheet name, you can just rename it, or the sheet number, you can edit these from here. And if you go to Project Browser, under the Sheet section, if you open it, you can see the sheet we just created, okay? And if you want to rename it from here, you can just click, and then you can see this sheet title window. And so you can enter the number, for example, A101, and the sheet name, for example, floor plan or something. Okay, you see this is updated. Now let's place some drawings on it. Okay, so for example, I'm gonna place level 1 furniture plan in it. So just select the view you want and then drag it into your sheet. Okay, now you need to just place it into your sheet somewhere. So I'm gonna place it over here. And that's it. So you see this line over here? If you zoom in, you see that this one actually shows the drawing number, and this is the view name or this document name, and this is the drawing scale. Okay, so we can actually place multiple drawings in one sheet, and this number actually represents that. So if I go to level 1 furniture plan, and then from here, I'm going to just change the name to, I'm going to add NH to it, and you see this is updated automatically. Okay, and now I'm going to add another view or drawing into this sheet. So let's place an elevation, for example. You just need to drag it and just place. So you see this is drawing number 2 in this sheet. Okay, now if I go to my level 1 floor plan, from here you can see that this interior elevation has been actually filled. So this is the sheet number, okay, and this number 2 is the drawing number. Okay, so you see this is automatically filled. Now let's get back to the sheet view. Okay, so here if I click, you can see that I'm not able to edit this drawing inside the sheet. Okay, so if you want to do some adjustments and make changes to your view, you need to right click on the drawing itself. So right click on it and select Activate View. Okay, now I'm able to edit this drawing, for example, delete this furniture or something like that. Okay, now if you want to deactivate it, just again right click and select Deactivate View. Now I'm going to create 2 more sheets here. Okay, so Now I'm gonna place a view in it. Okay, so if for some reason you didn't want to see this boundary or this crop region over here, you need to go back to the 3D view or the original view itself, okay, and then hide the crop view from here, okay, and then get back to your sheet and it's gone, okay. Now let's rename the third sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna use this third one for title sheet. Okay, so I'm gonna rename this to T001 and this one to title sheets. Now next we are going to create a sheet index. Okay, so in Revit you can create a sheet index using sheet list schedule. So it is just like the previous schedules we created, you just with actually one exception. Okay, there's one difference over here. You just need to come here in the view and from here schedules, from this drop down menu, do not choose this one this time. Okay, so we are going to create a sheet list. Okay, so click on this one. And from here, you need to include the sheet name and sheet number. So this is our sheet list, and as you can see, the sheet numbers are listed over here and the sheet names over here. And the title sheet, which is actually our cover, is listed at the end, okay, as you can see. So that's because of the T letter. Okay, so we need to just make some modifications over here and move this title sheet to the first row. So we want to see this at the first row, okay? For this, we need to just kind of edit our schedule, click on the fields. We need to create actually a new parameter and then kind of sort our schedule based on that. So I'm going to create a new parameter from here. I'm going to name it NO, for example. And then you need to change the type of parameter. I'm going to change it to number and then hit OK. Okay. And hit OK. Now you can see this new column. So I'm gonna start with 1. Title sheet is number 1. A101 is my number 2 sheet, and this is going to be the third sheet. Okay, so now I need to sort the schedule based on this column. So you need to go to sorting group, and from here select this one, the new parameter you just listed, and then hit OK. Okay, now you see the title sheet has moved to the first row. Now, actually, we need to hide this column because we don't want to see that in our sheet list. So I'm going to go to Edit again. This time in Formatting section, click on this new parameter and then check Hidden Field. Okay, and then hit OK. So it's gone. I'm going to go to the title sheet, and then you just need to go to schedules and just drag the sheet list into your title sheet. Okay. And if you wanted to change the width of this column, you can use these grips and change them. Okay. So next I'm gonna go and add some images into this sheet. Okay, so For inserting an image, you need to go to the Insert tab, and from here select this image. So I'm gonna just choose a random image over here, so table sample maybe. So you just need to place it, and then using these grips you can scale your image. Okay, so you may create an image or a file of your renderings, so you can insert those into your sheet this way using this method. Let's insert another one. So if I want this to be on top of the other image, if you want that, you need to click on the image and then use these two buttons. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it to front. So that's it. Okay, next I'm gonna go play with some of the graphics settings in our views. Okay, so let's switch to this one. So imagine that you have this 3D view and you have this wall, for example, or something else in this view that you want to be able to see through it. Okay, you just need it to be transparent so you can see behind it. So in order to do that, we need to do some adjustment to the graphics in this view. So we are going to override graphics in this view by this element, for example. So for that, you need to just select the element you want and just right click on that and go here, override graphics in view by this element. Okay, and then from here you can select surface transparency and then just increase the transparency. Okay, and hit apply. Now I'm able to see through this wall. Okay. Okay, the last topic I want to cover in this video is how to print your drawings. Okay, so for printing, you can either use Ctrl+P keys on your keyboard or go to File menu, and from here, click on Print. Okay, so you can either use a printer or you can save your file as a PDF. Okay, so from here at the bottom print range, if you click on this select button, you can see a list of all your drawings, all your views, and also your sheets. Okay, so if I uncheck my views, you can see that I have 3 sheets to print. So I'm going to check all of them and hit OK. No. Okay. And then when you selected multiple sheets or drawings over here, then it's good to select this item over here. This actually combines your drawings into one single file. Okay. From here, you can specify where on your computer you want your files to be stored or saved. So I'm going to save it on the desktop. And then if you go to the setup, we have other options over here. Okay, so for printing, there are 2 important things that I want you to pay attention to. Okay, and it's so important because otherwise the scale you are printing will not match the scale you set for your drawing. Okay, so let's cancel this. Hover over your title block. Okay, so you can see that the dimensions here. It is 34 by 44 inches. Okay, now I'm gonna go to print. And one thing you need to check is to check the paper size and see what paper size does match your title block. Okay, So if you browse just on the internet, you can find the different paper sizes. And 34 by 44 inches, as you see, match this paper size. So it is ANSI. Okay. So from here, I need to specify the paper size. So I'm going to select ANSIE. Am I right? So E, yes. And the other important setting here is this one, zoom option over here. So you need to make sure you're selecting this one, okay, zoom, and make sure it is set to 100%, okay? So this way your scale will be right. Okay, so check the paper size on the internet and just set it here. It should match your title block size. And also set the zoom to 100% and hit OK, and then just save it on your computer. So this is the PDF I just created, and as you can see, the title block fits on the paper perfectly, and that means the scale is right because the size of the paper and title block was set to be the same in printing settings. Okay, and also zoom was set to 100%, which means it is the actual size of the drawing.